Catholic music in its Mass has exemplified the importance of learning by experience rather than just relying from textbooks and lectures. The amount of knowledge gained through the course from student presentations and lectures was bountiful. However, the more valuable lessons were the ones that we learned from attending the Masses and churches. This idea of learning by action is also one of the most memorable pieces of information that we learned about the Mass as well. Music in the Mass is the one aspect that allows the people attending to be active within the service. When there is participation involved, whether it's in the classroom or the Mass, the experience is much more personal and applicable. By attending multiple Masses equipped with the knowledge I learned in class, I noticed a dramatic difference in what I gained from the service. This is especially important for me due to the lack of knowledge I had on Catholicism and the Mass prior to this class. Before taking this course, I had only attended a handful of Masses in my life, most of them being my friends' confirmations. These few instances of attending Catholic Mass had very little impact on me at the time, as I was completely uninterested in what was happening during the Mass. Not only was I uninterested in the Mass, but I was also ignorant to the multiple pieces that went into forming a complete and effective Mass. It was my mindless idea that every song in the Mass sounded the same, with the only difference being the words. It was due to my experiences and teachings in the course that I now have an extensive understanding on Catholic music in the Mass. Not only do I have a better understanding, but I also have more appreciation for each aspect of the Catholic Church. This also includes a respect for the continuous efforts that have been made in order to bring the Mass into the position that it's in today. Learning about the transformation that liturgical music has gone under makes me appreciate the current music even more. My newfound respect also extends to the realization of how critical music is in the service as an entirety. It wasn't until the second Sunday of Easter Mass where it finally clicked to me that music is the piece of Mass that unifies the service as it ties the whole thing together. The textbook also gave me an insight on the importance of music in the Mass, as it included that music amplifies the worship experience. As I have now witnessed firsthand, a filled church with everybody singing is a beautiful and spiritual experience. It is clear that I now see liturgical music from a unique angle that few people get to see it at. The things I now know are far above the knowledge of what the majority of Catholic Church members know. The information I have learned has also given me a real opinion on this genre of music, where I can now say if I dislike or like the piece of music. Attending a Catholic school also makes this information that much more valuable, as I am able to apply it more easily. Without the guidance from Professor Mulligan and the field studies, this would have just been another mundane Manhattan College religion course.